Virgos! Welcome back to the Honey Sea Star Tarot. So I hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving and safe travels back home. And now that we're back getting into the nitty-gritty, I wanted to do a weekly read here for this upcoming week, November 26th through December 2nd. See what's going on, see what's coming towards us with the full moon here on the 27th, and see what we can do here to help have Spirit guide us so that we can use our best discernment. Quick also too, wanted to just thank you guys so much for your likes, shares, subscribes, and just for watching. Like seriously, I cannot tell you how good it feels to connect with all of you. So thank you guys so much. And so to get us started here, let's go ahead and clear our energy together. So let's take a deep breath in. Spirit, help guide us Virgos here in this upcoming week, November 26th through December 2nd, so we can use our best discernment and live our best lives with gratitude. Thank you. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with the tarot here. Now, also too, astrologically, jumped out. We're going to be starting with the moon in Taurus, and so we're going to be feeling really stable, especially in our relationships, and we're moving over into Gemini, which improves our mental faculties. It also is a great time for communication, for making contacts and networking. And it's also a wonderful time of learning. And so if anyone's looking at planning to go back to school, sign up for a specialized training, now is a wonderful time to do that, especially after moving from really that discerning time of stability and planning and Tauran energy over into Gemini, which is more elevated with that air and vision and enlightenment here. And so Spirit, help guide us here in the beginning of the week with what's coming towards us Virgos here after the holidays. Woo. Okay, you just really wanted. Thank you. All right, thank you, Spirit. So to start off the week here, we're pulling Justice. And so right away, you know, I don't know if anyone's dealing with a legal case going on or any type of a conflict, but Justice basically is showing that karma is on your side. You've got integrity. You've also got equity and truth behind you. But also too, Spirit cautions, you know, don't jump to conclusions, but also to remember good karma here is definitely on your side. And then also too, we pulled the Page of Swords here in reverse. And so, you know, this can also signify that you're caring a little bit about, too much about what other people think. And it can, you know, kind of have that fear creep in. It leads to a bit of defensiveness, poor communication, but also too, there may be some belated news here that's coming in, you know, especially too, like I say, I just go back to some sort of a court case or judgment that's really going in your favor. It may have been delayed here with word spreading over to you, but that should be coming in here this week, which is also good. It's in good news. Now, like I was saying, we're going to be having a full moon on the 27th. Which is going to be in Gemini. So the big thing here to caution you is, you know, Geminian energy is so wonderful. It's got such visionary and, you know, positive energy to it. It's also got a action behind it, you know, and a lot of confidence behind it. But it can also make you feel a little irritable and a little moody. And so the one thing, you know, that I would recommend and that Spirit would, you know, I'm just feeling here is make sure to remember, you know, who you are. Remain grounded in that earth energy of Virgo. And that can really help with, you know, not taking things too seriously, if you will, especially with that emotional kind of irritable, lack of patience sort of energy that Gemini can bring in a full moon. Now, Spirit, help guide us here towards the middle of the week. What can we expect here with this belated news coming towards us? And with Justice on our side. I see some cards popping out almost like fish out of water, but they keep popping back in. Now for this one here, looks like judgment. So there is certainly a judgment call going in your favor. And more importantly, there is a transition of renewal and rebirth here. But also too, an awakening of enlightenment. And so that's absolutely beautiful. Now also too, just kind of looking at any type of sound therapy for chakra blockages. I'm looking at an F sharp and then also a C here for anyone that dabbles with improv musically. That can really help, especially with that energy of irritability towards that full moon here too, with bringing that inner peace back into resignation. So Spirit here, help us towards the middle of the week. Now, what's nice is we are also getting some help here from Venus. The moon will be trine with Venus, which is currently in Libra. So the wonderful thing is you'll be feeling that, a reliability of love. You're also very adaptable, very courteous and cheerful. So we'll get a little bit of help with positivity, especially if we're feeling a little off kilter here to help us along the way of keeping us light and airy. And like I say, not taking things too seriously and going with the flow. So Spirit, guide us Virgos here with this week. The full moon in Gemini. As we're looking at this related news here of judgment going in our favor, karma being on our side. We pulled the Two of Wands here. So what I'm seeing is success. I mean, this is even, whether it be personal development or career, but you are a visionary. And more importantly, you're making plans, you're making decisions, and you are coming into a resolution here of finding your way. And so I definitely see with this that you are on the right path. You're original, you've got action behind what you're doing. But also too, I don't know if anyone's felt lost here, kind of, and questioning, like, am I doing the right thing? If anyone's made a career choice with maybe going out on their own and starting a business, going towards a promotion, or even to a new relationship, or potentially, possibly, striking out or striking out on your own and moving towards a divorce. What this is really showing is that, where you may have once questioned if you were on the right path, Spirit's really saying this is the week where you will see and know and feel within, as of also too without, you'll be able to see with your naked eye that you absolutely are on the right path. So keep going. This week could be a kind of a little bit of a nice resolution in the way of knowing that what you're doing truly matters, truly is working, and more importantly, you're in line with Spirit, you're in line with the energies, and it's starting to really manifest and take shape, which is absolutely beautiful. So keep going. Don't question it. And as I like to always say too, chase your dreams faster than your fears can keep up. That's what's going to really keep you moving with that forward action. That way you don't question, you don't stop or hesitate, second guess, or go into an analysis paralysis, but really feel it, trust your intuition, trust that Spirit's with you, and leap. And so right away here too, we're seeing that with the Ace of Swords. You've got that new challenge, but more importantly, you've rose to that challenge. You're on a conquest. And victory is on your side. You're making decisions. You're seeing the power of your intellect and the potential of your courage and your leadership. And prosperity and success is really, truly on your side and coming. And I mean, the Ace of Cups right there, it's the beginning of prosperity and abundance. Also, too, I don't know if anyone's starting a new relationship. It definitely looks very successful. But more importantly, too, even with your friendships, with your family, with what you're building in business, fortune is on your side. There's a lot of love and joy and health in this, and more importantly, spirituality. And so definitely you are on the right path. This is the week that you are going to see it and know it, which is just absolutely beautiful. And truly, what I'm seeing here with both of these aces as well is you are truly a breath of fresh air. I think in a lot of ways we can walk this world and not necessarily know if we're being seen or if we make a difference. And especially with Virgo, purpose is such a drive for us that really fills our buckets. And this is the week I feel like you really, Spirit is saying, you really will have that reinforced, that you are on the right path. What you're doing truly is meant for you. And this is just, keep going, is what I'm just seeing. This is just beautiful and amazing and full of positivity and promise. Now, also, too, I do want to say as well, towards the end of the week here, what's beautiful is, if we were feeling a little impatient with that Geminian moon, on the 29th, the moon's going to be moving from Gemini over to Cancer. And so that's really going to be, a time where you're going to see support basically unfolding. And you're going to really see that pleasant side of life manifest. And learn to appreciate it too, and really appreciate it this week. There may also be a little bit of gluttony. No judgment if you've got turkey leftovers. If you got it, flaunt it, as I like to say, and enjoy it. But you may also see that as well, which is never a bad thing. Everybody has to put on a little winter weight. And at this time too, with the Queen of Wands in reverse, you also will see, basically a little bit of low vibration around you. You may witness basically some self-centeredness, possibly some jealousy, things like that, or people that maybe lack a little virtue or actions that lack virtue. But what Spirit is saying here is, pick your battles. Don't be afraid of confrontation, but more importantly, never be afraid of being you and standing in your truth. Let others see you. You are truly that breath of fresh air. And the way that I always look at it is that hurt people. And seeing that with eyes of compassion and knowing where you are with loving yourself and letting that light shine through, not only for yourself, but for others, is truly what makes the magic. And so what I see with the Page of Wands here is, you've got that new plan. Like, people are seeing that, you are in line with Spirit. You've got that enthusiasm behind you. And you've got that creativity and that exploration behind you. And more importantly, like I was saying up here, you've got that good news coming in, that belated good news coming in messages. And it's about this new project and plan, whatever you're building here, working towards. So definitely, this is beautiful. And like I say, with the November 29th aspects where you're moving from the Geminian moon over into Cancer, you'll also see that moon trine with Saturn at this time, which is Pisces. And so you'll see a lot of feminine strength, where women in power potentially could be coming in to help you now. And with this Five of Cups sideways, what I'm seeing, it's always a 50-50, right, with a sideways card. And that 5 brings in that new cycle of, that change where uncertainty then becomes a challenge, comes an adjustment, but more importantly becomes a success. And so where Spirit was, what I see with this card here is that on one side, we've got that fear of loss, feel of despair, or grief and heavy-heartedness. And then on the other flip side of it, you've got more pain or deep worry. And so, you could really be questioning your path, is what I'm seeing with this card. That this, did I make the right choice? Because there could be times here with this, what I'm seeing is that things haven't worked out as planned, or it certainly hasn't gone as planned in what you've thought. And you're kind of questioning that aspects. Before I lose my cards here, I just want to look at these. What I'm seeing here is Spirit is saying absolutely don't lose faith and don't lose hope. Your journey has been exactly that. It's been a journey. It's been transforming. But you're moving away from past sorrows. You've been healing and you're moving over to calmer waters. Karma is on your side and judgment is on your side. You've seen that clash of ambition. You've seen that chaos in the past. You've seen it where there's envy from others and there's no true spirit. And despite all that, you still kept moving forward. You had that vigilance. You defended and stood your ground where you needed to, but more importantly, you did it with compassion, You were also conservative and more importantly, tenacious when you needed to be too. And truly, you're on the right path with this Nine of Cups. Wishes do come true, and this is the week that you will really see that breath of fresh air, where material success is coming in. Belated news, but good news is coming in, and more importantly, there will be happiness, enjoyment with this, which is just absolutely beautiful. So don't lose hope. A breath of fresh air is coming this week. Good news is coming, and judgment and justice is on your side, which is just absolutely beautiful. Now, if this resonates with you, like I say, please, if you feel comfortable, share your story in the comments below. That way we can help support each other, help celebrate our successes, and more importantly, help work through the challenges together too, so that we're never alone and we've got a community together. Now, Spirit, I'm just going to pull some oracle messages here. Help guide us, Virgos, here with this news coming in this week. What are some signs that'll help us really with using our best discernment so that we can make the best decisions in living our best life here, knowing we're on the right path? And so Spirit's saying, hey, have patience. Don't give up. It's been a winding road. It certainly, absolutely has some learning opportunities. But more importantly, like I was saying before, don't take it too seriously. Don't take yourself too seriously either. Have fun with it. Enjoy those moments. Don't be afraid to laugh at yourself. And as I like to put it, I like to call them note to selves. Don't do that. Or, hey, that worked. But that laughter in the middle is really what it's all about, And more importantly, that's what it's all about in the school of life. And what Spirit's really saying here with this is seek that higher perspective. Follow those dreams. You're on the right path. Go with the flow. And more importantly, what you're building, what you're cooking, if you will, really truly is going to lead towards financial abundance, especially, with the bank and the financial center right with each other. That's just amazing. And potentially, too, look forward to fast movement. This will come sooner than you anticipate, and I think sooner than you really expect in a lot of ways. So it may catch you off guard. But more importantly, this is the week where I really feel like whoever is needing a breath of fresh air of, hey, am I truly on the right path? Is this truly what's meant for me? And this is the week where it's going to really refill your bucket. You will see and receive messages, or a message is coming in, I should say, that really will refill that bucket and reinstill that passion of, yes, you absolutely are. So I so hope this message resonated with you. Like I say, take what resonates, leave the rest. Ultimately, though, your story is yours. And so if you like this, please like, share, subscribe. I look forward to doing more readings with you and seeing you in the next reading. Love and light.